Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over my 68 card PSA sub. Lots of stuff I'm grading. Just want to show you guys why and what I'm grading. Lots of it is basketball, like Jalen Brunson. This one is numbered to 49. Sending really any Brunson. He's hot right now. He's playing amazing. He has like 5 40-point games. So really, any numbered or colored Brunson I'm kind of sending in at the moment, just with how he's playing, how he's been, just think it's worth it. Next one's a Dante DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson's teammate. He's had a couple fire games. I think these are doing only 70 to 80, but just with playoffs, you never know. If they get eliminated, it's still going to be a $50, $60 card. So kind of low risk, I guess, high reward. All these I'm sending them at $16 per with the PSA sub special, so it's not a big deal, but there's 68 cards I'm sending. Next one's a Kristaps Porzingis Panini 1, number to 40. Kristaps obviously super hot. Unfortunately, that's in the Wizards uniform, but it's Panini 1/1. It's my favorite brand of all time. I love this brand so much. I love the downtowns. I just love this brand. That's why I sent that. LeBron Slam. A lot of this stuff I have players in the playoffs. This one, I think this one's getting 9. Has a little bit of corner edge issues, but it's NBA hoops, so it's kind of difficult to, 10 and all of that. So I kind of take a 9. LeBron, one of my favorite players of all time. Why not? Just a fun card to send. If it 10s, it's like a $60, $70, $80 card, and just if not, a lot of this stuff is kind of mid end. That's just kind of fun for me to send. Not too much risk. Like this Jalen Williams, it's pretty off-centered. This one would likely 9, but it's just with a chance to 10. PSA does not care too much about centering. Yes, it's pretty off-centered. It has a chance to 10, likely or 9, but just kind of want to get some of these players, just get them graded cards. I just think it's worth it because PSA 9s are about $15 more than raw on cards like this at the moment. So if it 9s, basically breaking even. If it 10s, it's good. Alperen Sengun, his market has fallen off a bunch. I love him going into this next season. Baby Joker. Nice little NBA 75. I remember when these came out, how hot and how high these cards are doing. This one's perfectly centered. I don't really see any word that this one is not Jim. Such a clean card. I like Sengun. Trust me, there will be a little bit of football, not a lot, mostly basketball. But number to 75, Jaylen Brown. Low-end card, but again, just worth it. If they make the finals, go on a finals run, any of that, and even if not, may lose a little bit, but can't really think about that. Next one's a JB. This one's number to 30. There's a hair on there. This one, with these Panini 1/1s, I think they both were Jim, because they were obviously encased, and now they're not, so. Next one's a Ronnie Lott Topps. What year is this? 1989. It's not a rookie, but I bet you guys are wondering why I'm saying this. This is 210. Just so hard to gem with these. Why not? Fun little football vintage. Need a little bit of football in the sub. Next one's a Jalen Brunson Optic rookie. Truly just... don't know why this one's dirty. Just truly had to send a couple Brunsons. Have a couple more coming up, but just didn't pick up. I had so much Brunson a month ago, and I just moved it. But I think Celtics will make the finals against Nuggets or T-Wolves, kind of whoever wins that series. So, nice little Jalen Brunson optic. Next one's a Jalen Brunson orange number to 49. It's just, obviously, I'll probably get these back a month after playoffs. I was kind of a little bit late to get all of these. It'll probably end right when finals is ending, but players who are hot in the playoffs will be hot in the offseason. Anthony Edwards, if they lose against the Nuggets, he will be hot in the offseason. Brunson, if they lose to the Celtics, will be hot in the offseason. And that's just the way it is. Same with Paulo Banchero, so can't really worry about that. Not going to send it any higher level. Next one's a Puka Nacua Contours. I get a little bit of football in. It's only $50, $60 card in 10. Love the design. Why not? Next one's a Tyrese Halliburton Cracked Ice Select. Had to send a Hallie just in case if they do upset the Knicks, like Hallie. I actually pulled this one. So kind of cool to send cards that you pull. Next one's a Jamar Chase Pink Optic. These do, I think, 70 to 80 and 10. Jamar Chase. Had to send a little bit of football. Why not? He would be hot. Next one's a Justin Herbert Base Prism. I think it's like the only quarterback in the sub. I'm telling you guys, once playoffs end, I'll probably mostly go for football. But basketball is my favorite sport, so I kind of, the bulk of the bunch is basketball just because I like that. It's hot right now. But definitely have to send any base QBs if they're gradable. Next one's a J-Dub Optic. Have a couple, I think only a couple of J-Dubs. Optic Hollow. These are super hard to gem, but they also do pretty good in a 10, as I bet most of you guys know. So kind of, I'm actually expecting a 10 on this one, but I don't know if you guys can see that corner's not the best. Kind of, Next one's a Justin Jefferson Purple Ice, numbered to 225. Cards like this, you kind of have to gem. I mean, if they're nice or are break even, but to make profit on cards like this, you have to gem. And if I thought this card was going to get a 9 and have a chance at 10, probably would not send it, but I think this card were 10. And this one is, I got this in a 50-cent dollar box. One of my tips for you guys is always know players. I struggle because I don't know baseball. I need to learn more baseball, but the kid did not know who Trace Jackson Davis was. Got it for 50 cents. Obviously, really, really good player. I'm definitely buying Trace Jackson Davis in the offseason. Silver Prism. These do really well in the 10 just because it's hard to gem. Next one's a Shea Prism. What's this number 2? 199. Nice little prism base. Or not base, but it's just, the plain blue prism. Think this one should gem. Nice card, though. Sending any Shea, really, any Thunder. Jaime Jaquez Pink Eyes. These have dropped off a lot. But I think right now what's happening is a lot of people are focused on buying playoffs, Anthony Edwards, all those type of guys that, once playoffs end, I think guys like Jaime Jaquez, Brandon Miller, their stock will rise. Next one's a Eric Dickerson Topps 1988. Same reason why I sent the Ronnie Lott, just do really well in a 10. Kind of fun. They do pretty nice in a 9 too. Next one's a Shea. Can barely even see this with that. Next one's a Shea Optic Base. Really, any Shea rookies that are above $5 to $10, you're sending in. You just kind of have to. Gotta get these slabbed. Well, I'm noticing with these base ones, like they do pretty good in 9. So, next one's a Jalen Johnson. I'll let you guys in on a secret. Just because, if you stayed this long, you deserve to know. This is my favorite offseason buy in all of basketball. Him and G.G. Jackson, I think, he's gone so under the radar. They have the #1 pick, likely selecting Alex Sarr. Like, Jalen Johnson, Blue Wave, Prism, Auto, Rookie, has so much upside. I think I'll be holding this one until next season, unless if I can get a pretty strong cash offer, what's over comps. Another Jaime Jaquez. I'm pretty sure these both were gem, or I'm not sending them. Yeah, super clean. Next one's a Anthony Edwards. You see a lot more Purple Shock. You have to send any Ant rookie. Honestly, even college stuff you kind of have to send, just how hot he is. I really do think this one were gem. Yeah. Next one's the Pink Hyper. Obviously, like, the Purple Shock is a lot more. Pink Hyper's lower value and just not as clean looking, but definitely think this one were gem. Super clean. Anthony Edwards. Next one's a Kobe Bryant Topps. This is crazy. This is my first time ever owning this card. Such a common card. And my first time ever. I don't know how. I've owned at least like 10 to 20 LeBron Topps rookies, but first time Kobe. Think this one has... I think it'll probably get 9 with the centering, but it has its shot to gem. Next one's a Jaime Jaquez. Gotta get out of this to get into him. Jaime Jaquez Red. number to 100. I picked this up. I picked this up for over comps. Just like I picked up right before his market started to crash, so that was a little bit unfortunate. But I think this one were Jim. It's so clean, so nicely centered. Corners, everything's just flawless. Next one's an Andrew Nimhard Origins auto. Wasn't really planning to grade this, and he hit that game winner in game 3 against the Knicks, that crazy shot. So I was like, kind of have to grade it, just see if anything else wild happens, and if not, it's still a good card, on-card auto of a solid player with some potential. Why not? Then your guys, these are all Anthony Edwards. Let's get it. Anthony Edwards Prism base. These are around 80 and a 9, and honestly, I'm sending. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sending 8 Anthony Edwards Prism base. Prism. You guys are asking why? It's just base. These do like 250, 300 in a 10. And if they lose, it will go down, but it'll still be around 220. Pretty confident about that. And the 9s do really, really well. So a lot of these, gonna be honest, I think row 9, like you can see, a lot of these are off-centered. But I don't think we'll see any 8s, maybe an 8 or 2. But I think we'll stick with 9s on those. Next one's a Anthony Edwards Dunruss base. These do pretty well. This one was super clean. Dunruss usually has corner and edge issues, as you guys probably know. Not this one though. Have to send it. Next one's a Anthony Edwards Green Mosaic NBA debut. This one's on the cheaper side, just like the Dunruss. I think these both are around 10 to 15 per. But just with the multiplier and the hype, I'm telling you guys, players who are hot in the playoffs will stay hot. Look at Jordan Love. His market stayed hot. It's going up so much right now. And sometimes for NBA it's even more. This is the variation, not the... I don't know if I have the normal Mosaic in this order. Oh, I do. I'll show you guys. This is the debut, so a little bit different, but you guys can see different jerseys. So that's the variation, which is cool. Sending any Ant rookies, like literally any Anthony Edwards rookie, I'm sending it. Super fun. Next one's a Anthony Edwards NBA Hoops rookie. Again, like all of these do $100 plus, worth sending just to get some Ant-Man. Illusions. This is like the variation SP Blue. And just the chance that they come back against the Nuggets. I'm not going to sell all these cards raw. I'm going to lose money actually if I do that. Just don't know why that's in that one. Another Anthony Edwards Illusions rookie. I love Illusions, such an underrated brand. Love the shine. Love those cards. Next one's, this is probably the smallest card in the whole order, only around $5. But the Luminance Ant Edwards rookie. Then another Illusions Instant Impact. Gonna kind of fly through these. Playbook Anthony Edwards. Another Playbook Anthony Edwards. Then this is the National Pride. I have a couple of these. I like these cards. I had a couple pink Mosaics. Obviously, were not worth sending. A lot of people ask, like, how do you always find clean raw? The fact of the matter is, I do and I don't. In my stack, I had around 180 cards. Only 68 were gradable. Pretty good, but just, hundreds of cards I look at are not gradable. And that's basically it. I just buy a lot of raw and just sell it. When I sell it, I sometimes lose, $5 to $10. It sucks, but once your cards come back from grading, you'll be good. Or I just buy them low enough that I can. Next one's a Lime Anthony Edwards, number to 149. This is one of the only non-rookies in the order. Yeah, that's crazy. Think about this, like, I'm only basically sending rookies. It's the only non-rookie Anthony Edwards, I know that. Oh, that's weird. That's a good thing, though. Get rookies. Next one's the Optic. These are obviously not as good as the Prisms. These do around 15, 20 per. This one's super off-centered, as you guys can see. But just with the chance of it nining what I think it can, because it's worth it, just because, yeah. I think I have around 12. I don't know if, yeah, they're a little bit behind. Let's get. Oh, and I guess I have 2 more Prism. We can go back to that. I just have loads of these Optics stocking up on Anthony Edwards. He will be hot in the offseason. Literally, I think 12 of those. Next one's a debut Anthony Edwards. 2 more Dunruss rookies. I like Dunruss. I think it's pretty good. I like basic. 2 more Anthony Edwards prisms, and yeah. So a little over half of the sub is Anthony Edwards, with, you know, a lot of Anthony Edwards. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please check out my other videos, and peace.